Well, so following Steve coming in and really giving me a big helping hand with the Swiss Squire album, which was my, I guess, I was going back to my childhood and wanting to record some of my favourite carols, some of them being a bit obscure and some of them being well known. Jeremy Stacey, who was the drummer on the Squire album, said to me, "Have you tried Steve Hackett?" And I said, "Oh, I really don't know what he's doing these days." And Jeremy said, "Oh, he has quite an illustrious career and lots of different solo albums and ranging from classical to rock, and he'd be a good person to call." So purely based on Jeremy's idea, I gave Steve a call and said, "Hello, it's Chris Squire. Could you play some guitar on a couple of tracks?" And Steve said, "Yeah, I've got a bit of a space and time here. I can do that." And he did a couple of tracks, and what he did was so fabulous. I just said to him, "Look, could you do the rest of the album too? Because obviously this is working very well." And so that's how we came together. And then following that, we just started writing together. And
Yeah, we did. It was very nice for me because I was going through chaos in my private life with my divorce, and so it was nice to be able to talk purely in musical terms. And we ended up recording quite a few things together. In fact, in this room, we ended up recording a lot of things. Chris returned the favour. Let's put it this way. Well, actually, it was the other way around, wasn't it? If I did you the favour on that,
that was the thing. I was so grateful to him. I said, "Well, what can I do for you?" And he said, "Well, I've got some songs." That's how I started hearing his songs. He said, "Can you play some bass on them?" And of course, I said, "Yeah, anything you want." And so how that carried on developing was that I'd be playing on his demos or half finished pieces. Maybe all the vocals weren't done, etc. But so I became very familiar with Steve's music that way. And one day I think we were just probably doing another session on one of the songs, and we said, "Well, look, it looks like almost like we're making an album together, really."
Yeah.
So
it was a very natural process. It wasn't as if anyone brokered this for us. We just sort of organically, in a way, it grew into an album between us. Things that were intended to be solo things by Chris or by myself. The tracks that we were most drawn to of each other's ideas, we thought, well, why don't we just save that for a Squackett project? What became known as the Squackett, the Squire and Hackett project.
Yeah, the Squackett was a bit of a hard sell to Steve because this was originally a name that my wife invented when she was making dinner reservations. So when we would
we could have started a restaurant.
Yeah. Spend the day in the studio, and then we said, "Where are we going to go and eat?" And my wife would call up and say, "Oh yes, what name would that be under?" And she'd go, "Oh, put it under Squackett." And that's
how do you spell that, man? Yeah.